Right, we're gonna start this now. I need a poo, so I have to do this quickly. So here we go. This is a film recap with me, Peter Finch, who is going to show you a film now which is very good. And here we go. So the film revolves around this boy who is called Max, and he and Dr. Clement is his GP. So he's gone to see his local GP, and he says, my face is really bad, and when people look at it, they fall over. So the Dr. Clement says, well, have you considered putting bandages on your face? And he says, yeah, I've been doing that my whole life, mate. So anyway, then we see here some police officers, and something happened there. I wasn't watching that bit. Anyway, later that day, Danny, who is a friend, comes over and they're having a party. It's a put blankets around you party, which is quite popular in Canada, I've heard. So Danny and his friend are having a nice time when suddenly he drops his phone, makes his phone drop, and he hits him. I'm not sure what that bit was about. Then Alex is a girl who he meets at the GP surgery, and she is interested in him, and so he rushes round to his friend Danny and says, oh, I like this girl Alex, she's nice. And he says, well, take her out for a Valentine's night dinner, all the trimmings. Anyway, gets into a fight. I missed that a bit. He gets into a fight because this bloke doesn't like the bandages on his face. So he decides he's going to kill himself, but he doesn't. Because you can see he's alive now. So instead of killing himself, he plays video games, which a lot of the young people like to do these days. Which probably they should do that rather than killing themselves, which they're doing in horrifying numbers apparently. Anyway, so meanwhile he decides to have a bath in jelly beans with Alex, who I think this is Alex. They look the same. No, I don't know why they have these characters that look the same in these films. It's hard to remember which is which. So he goes to the cinema with this girl, and they drink water, which is a popular pastime of young people in the cinema these days. And then Yu Shen comes in, who is the new babysitter for their dog, and meanwhile he's in love with this girl, whoever she is. I'm not sure who she is, and they're getting on well, but of course you can't look at his face, which is awful. Then she has a nosebleed, probably because she kissed him. So anyway, meanwhile her granny's dying, and I don't know what that bit was about really. Anyway, back to the relationship here. They've now decided to go out to a club, and he's got a mask on, obviously, because everyone would fall over if they looked at his face. But she keeps having these nosebleeds, and now a nasty bully makes his mask come off, and people fall over. So the police say you can't come in a club like that, making people fall over all over the bloody place. So anyway, they let him go because he says it's not my fault, is it? It's just I've got a weird face. So then his girlfriend's got sick because she's kissed him, and she's got the face virus or whatever, and she's now in hospital and have a touching love scene where she says, "Oh, I can't be with you because." Anyway, meanwhile, because obviously in all films there has to be a bit where the hero loses everything, so that in the last part of the film he can try and regain it. So he decides to take the bandages off and let her look at his face, and because she's already lying down, so she can't fall over, can she? Oh, and she dies. Well, that was unexpected. But oh, I see. Right. Yes, I'd forgotten this. So, if he looks at people who are dying, they come back to life, I think. Anyway, please subscribe and watch more of my recaps of movies like that. And have a great day. And I'll see you again in future. Bye.
Explaining what's happening in a film while showing clips from it in case you don't want to waste valuable time watching it, with Peter Finch.